Hey, hey, my ladies, how are you? Hello, hello. I am fresh-faced today because why? Because I'm working. I have no time to stop and put makeup on because I am glued to this computer. Now, I have to figure out a way to do this more efficiently, okay? Because there are so many of you that I want to help. It's impossible. It's impossible. I hate that. I hate that I can't do this one-on-one. But hey, first world problems, right? So here's what I'm doing. This is the beauty of the video. This is what we do. Okay, here's what I want you to do. And I want you to tell your downlines to do the same. It's very simple. Okay, you go to your, I wish I could show you my back office, but I can't because privacy. You know, it's people's private business. I could just see, people stop the video and they enlarge it to try to read all that. Yeah, been there, done that. It causes problems. But here's what I want you to do, because this is what I do. This is what I've done from the very beginning. I've said this before, but honestly, I don't remember where I said it. And there might be a document somewhere. I don't know. I got a lot on my brain, so I don't remember where this is. So I have to say it again. From the very beginning, from the time that I had 4 people on my team, I go through my downline. I start with my whites. I go through the white status presenters. I see who has qualified, who has hit $125. If somebody has hit $77, I get in there and I make a post. And I say, so I will have one post and I tag everybody. Now, as my team grew, I realized that Facebook will only let you tag a certain number of people in a post. So then I would have to make another post because all of a sudden I'm typing their name in and it's not letting me tag them. It's because you hit the maximum number of people you can tag in a post. So I start with white status presenters and I go through and I say, Sally, oh my goodness, at $125, you become qualified and you are good for 3 months, sister. You're almost there. So excited for you. And then I do mascara math and I let her know, well, I break it down and I tell her how many dollars away she is. So what is that? $48. You're only $48 away that if you sold 2 mascaras or if you sold a mascara and a whatever else, I figured out, right? Let her know. Super excited. Oh my God, you can do it. And then the next person, oh, da-da-da. And what is that? Is that like a hair? Oh, what is like electricity? Okay. I saw this thing like sticking in my head. So, okay. But anyway, and then you go to the next person and then the next person. And then you start with your yellows and you look in your back office and you look under lifetime PRS. I scroll down lifetime PRS and I see who is already halfway to yellow or more. Some people are at $800 and maybe they've been struggling, okay, with their sales. Maybe they've lost their motivation. And they don't realize that $200 more and they will hit yellow. They don't understand. You know what I mean? Like they haven't stopped to look. Give them a nudge. Point that out to them. Let them know. Do the mascara math. Or do just makeup math. Let's just do makeup math. Do makeup math and let them know how many dollars they have left till they hit yellow and what that would look like. You got to sell a couple eyeshadow palettes, got to sell some, sell a collection, sell 2 collections, push the lipsticks, push the whatever, right? Okay. Those are the yellows. And then we go through to see who's close to pink. Now, here's a tip. If I am in my back office, or if I'm in your back office, and I see somebody who, let's say, is yellow and has a massive, I see a yellow person right here. She has like nobody on her team, and her lifetime PRS is over $4,000. Okay, that's a flag for me. You know what that tells me? That tells me that she's not following up with her customers. Because think about how much makeup that is. Over $4,000 worth of makeup. That's a lot of makeup. If she were following up with customers, somebody in there would either be wanting to join or somebody in there would want to be hosting an online party, which would lead her to a bigger circle of contacts, and someone in there would want to join. You see what I'm saying? That's your clue that they're not following up. So that's a good way to coach, okay? To let them know. And then that's what I do. I keep going through, I go through the pinks, then I go through the blues. Now, if this is in your circle group, then that's it, right? You stop there, okay? If you have greens in your downline, then share this video with them and let them know that they can do the same thing for their teams. Break it down, right? Tell your pinks, do this with your teams. If you have all of these little teams that are all doing this, because that's really what it should be, if all of these little teams are following up with their people, then the team members are getting personalized service, right, from their upline. They're getting guidance and coaching. It takes that off of your plate because, see, this is what I'm running into. It's to the point now where I can't, there's just no way. You get to the point where you just can't reach out like you want to. Like you want to get into each and every individual team and like get it going, but you just can't. So this is where personal responsibility comes in, and everybody has to take responsibility for themselves, okay? And really, guys, that's pretty much it. Think about this. If you have a girl who is, within $1,000, let's say, or maybe, $500 of hitting blue, if every single person on her team sold one mascara, sold one set of Shine Claws, sold one eyeshadow palette. What? Her company sales, whoop! And if you're green status and you haven't been maintaining green, that's the other thing. Get in there. If all of these zeros, if you look in your downline and you have tons of whites and yellows, don't be sad. That is untapped opportunity. That is untapped opportunity. That is crazy. I see some of these and it's almost like I feel like they didn't hit the ground running and they lost their steam. Oh my gosh. I see this one downline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 whites at the bottom of her team. And 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. No, they haven't even, one of them, and I can tell they've been around for a couple of months because one of them is about to go inactive. So, hey, and we can't control that. I mean, to a point, it could just be that person was a kidnapper, and that's totally fine. But when I see boom, 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 like that, and a lot of these people are within $400 or less of yellow over here. So that tells me that there's a lot of potential there, and they just need to be goosed, and they just need to be told, and they just need to have it spelled out for them and broken down very simply. And this is the time to do it. This is the time to do it, okay? If you don't capitalize on November, then, December is good, but I'm telling you, that shipping cuts off. We only really have like 2 weeks in December to sell, 2 solid weeks. Then we get into expedited shipping, and some people will use it, but what if there's only a certain amount that are allowed to be expedited in a day? And so, you just don't want to take that chance. So you may feel like the holiday season has just started. We're actually almost to the end of it. We have 3 weeks. 3 weeks left. And you have got to take advantage of this now, because these are the customers that are going to keep you rolling during the slow months. I remember my first holiday here. I was, so freaking busy. I had 14 parties going in the month of November. December, busy for the first 2 weeks, and then dead, just dies. Because everybody's busy, and we're busy as well, right? You got to wrap and all that stuff. Then January hits, and my team had huge momentum because I had personal sales. So I had huge momentum that leading me forward, because by the time you hit January, now I'm following up with these customers. I didn't have time to follow up before. I'm following up with them and creating a relationship with them, creating a back and forth. It's not just me trying to sell to them every time. It's me getting them to know me, and I'm getting to know them, seeing if they had any questions, seeing if there's anything I can help with, trying to get online parties going through them for January and February to keep that going. The other thing is, through all those sales in November that year, I had a lot of people join my team through my online parties. So now that's the time when I'm able to slow down, work with them, and make sure they're really trained very well, right? So I'm just saying, please don't let this opportunity pass you by. Others who didn't capitalize on it in November had a slow start to the following year, and that's frustrating. Save yourself. Save yourself. This is like storing up nuts for the winter, right? Go get your nuts. Go get your nuts, girls. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great day.